Today what I wanted to share with you is a very powerful way to attract money, manifest money using law of attraction, using a simple wallet technique or purse or bag or whatever you carry money or cards or whatever you carry it in. And it's going to be very simple, very straightforward. But before we even get into that, what I want to do is I want to highlight that number one, if you have watched The Secret before and you've done the magic check thing, that I can say it definitely works because I did it many years ago. And aside from that as well, how you visualize, how you manifest, how you meditate, your morning practices, evening practices, your daily practices, I also want to highlight those within this video too, which will enhance your way of attracting money. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. Namaste everyone, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I want to give you a very simple wallet technique, magic wallet technique, which is almost too easy, but it's very, very powerful. But before we get into that, I want to give you a few other suggestions of what you can practice as well if you are wanting to manifest money right now. So, one of the things that work very well is, and you've probably seen on my previous videos before where I've talked about a pillow technique, which is before we sleep, we have some money in front of us or a check, maybe that magic check that you look from The Secret, and then you are looking at it and you are visualizing more of these things coming in and more money coming in, or maybe it's digits in a bank account. You print out a statement and then you can change the number on it. And some of you will think, but that's just faking it. But law of attraction is when you are seeing it as if it's happening right now. Once you create that visual imprint, it's in your brain, and you sleep on it, your subconscious mind is still going while you sleep. So it's manifesting because you are acting as if through your sleep. So the vibrations become very powerful to attract money. Now, one of the things that was very interesting, and it was a good friend of mine, his name was George, and this was around maybe 10 years ago now. He was a business partner of mine, and he used to, his wallet used to be always this thick, like huge. And then you used to see his like pocket coming out like this every time. And I used to ask him, I used to say, why are you carrying so much money about? Do you not use like bank cards? You know, everybody uses bank cards these days. It's so much easier, right? And he says, okay, let me see your wallet. And at that time, I said, okay, here's my wallet. It's a very flat wallet. Obviously, you're just using bank cards. And he said, okay, he said, open it up. He said, tell me how you feel. So I want you guys to do that now. Your purse, your wallet, right? I want you to bring it out. And I know for sure, those of you who are on this video anyway, if you're opening up your wallet, you're opening up your purse, maybe you see that $5, $10, whatever in there, or maybe $0. Tell me how you feel right now while you're looking at it. Do you feel rich? Do you feel abundance? Do you feel scarcity? Do you feel lack? Do you feel it's empty? And most likely, if your wallet, the average person's wallet or purse, when you open it up, it will feel empty. Maybe, in fact, you have more receipts and invoices rather than money in there. And so what is that telling your subconscious? Right? All you need to do is get a feel for it. We don't need to overthink right now. And if the answer is, yes, I feel like I've paid out a lot of money, I feel like there's not much money there, then that already shows you, because we don't attract what we want, we also attract what we feel. That is crucial here. So what he said to me, he says, okay, so if you feel that way, he says, so then what are you attracting? And this was many years ago, and I was like, well, I never really thought about that before. And he says, exactly. He said, every time I open up my wallet, he opened up his wallet, and he's got all this inside there. And he says, every time I open up my wallet, I feel rich. And he says, so I have a load of cash, and I use card too. He says, I don't really use the cash much. But he says, every time I open up my wallet. It's so full of money. It makes me feel great. It makes me feel rich, right? And he says, and this was very interesting because this came from somebody who started making millions of pounds in business. And this was coming from somebody who was absolutely broke. And he was sharing with me a very interesting story of when he was during his most broke times. He had zero money. He was just working hard at one 9-to-5 job, and he's working every single day. And he said every time he got his pay and it got sent into his bank, he used to take it out and then he used to put it inside his wallet. So every single day he'll remind himself that he is rich, he is rich, he is rich. And you'll never believe it, because at that time I was also struggling with money. And I thought, you know what? I got nothing to lose. Whether it's in the bank or out of the bank, it's not going to make much difference. It's not like my few hundred or few thousand inside the bank account is going to make me a lot in interest. I said, why not? Give it a shot. So every single day I started putting a lot of money, cash, inside my wallet. And till today, I'm never without cash, although I don't use cash. It just makes me feel abundance. It makes me feel like royalty. It makes me feel like there's a lot there. The wallet is always very thick. So this is a very simple technique anybody can apply. And when you start doing it, just feel how you feel. Because remember, you attract what you feel. So give it a shot over the next few weeks. See what attractions come about. See what manifestations come about. And let us know inside the comments if you feel some shifts in the way you think, in the way you feel, in the way you're attracting. And let us know inside the comments. If this video, I know it's been short, but I thought I'd just give you something very simple. And it worked for me, it worked for George, and hopefully it'll work for you too. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. And also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way. Because this year, I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste.